Good morning, beta. Uh, we'll be doing the next poem today. Some People Laugh, Some People Cry by Sri Sri. As you remember, it is written by Srinivasa Rao. Sri Rangam Srinivasa Rao. Sri Sri. He was a poet who wrote in his native language, but his collection was later translated. This poem is actually part of a longer poem with the same title, Some People Laugh, Some People Cry. The this poem is actually a prose poem. It expresses the poet's surrealistic vision of the world. The chaotic world is populated by suicidal philanthropists, one-eyed pups, and unfinished sagas. This poem is a picture of the modern urban life where everybody is an island in himself and nobody bothers to see what is happening around him. So, when a person is an island, it means that he is narcissistic, he is involved only what he wants, and he likes to discuss those things that interest him and not others. This world is dominated by boredom and there is no sign of sympathy. The Telugu original poem has a Hindi title, Koi has raha hai, koi ro raha hai. When this poem was translated into English, it was titled Three Cheers for Man. The summary of the poem says that the poet has accumulated lots of modern urban life experience which is characterized by absurdity. There are people who are capitalists, who are materialists. He feels that people with materialistic mindset are totally alienated. They are not bothered about any other person around them. There is lots of absurdity in this world. Once he was walking on a bridge. He gives away the change in his pocket to a beggar and his wristwatch to a nurse. Then he throws his coat into the river. This is the story of a capitalist. And then he himself jumps into that river, commits suicide. There is another man who knows all the tricks of his trade. He is very clever. Money grows on his palms and he stashes that away in the banks. There is another man who has lost the sense of time, eating peas and counting buses. Peas ਕੀ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਨੇ? ਮਟਰ ਖਾਣਾ ਤੇ ਬੱਸਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਗਿਣਨਾ, ਕਿੰਨੀਆਂ ਗਈਆਂ, ਕਿੰਨੀਆਂ ਆ ਗਈਆਂ. He seems to be waiting for someone. Then there is another one who is a trickster. Trickster जो चलाकियाँ करता है. He puts his ladder against a wall and standing on it throws an egg up into the sky. He is the man who bought Harish Chandra for a heap of gold. You know the story of Harish Chandra? बात च सुनानी आ Harish Chandra दी कहानी. There is another man who investigates holes of different sizes. Probably he finds gaps or flaws during inquiries into various matters. Then there is another man who is an anarchist. He is selling anarchy. With his long arms, he's always in search of something, probably maybe young men whom he can convert into anarchists. In a way, he supports crime and lawlessness. Then the poet catches sight of a musician playing on his flute. The music inspires the poet to propose to a young beautiful girl looking like a butterfly. A man with kumkum on his cheeks and mysterious glow in his eyes is a poet in the state of trance. He is actually a cryptographer deciphering the secret codes for the Air Force. All this indicates that there is nothing elevating or proud in this world. The poet catches sight of a meditating holy man with a string of Rudraksh beads around his neck. He is actually a pretender, but ignorant people break coconuts in front of him to appease him, to give their appreciation. There is a hackneyed image from a movie in which a man devotedly loves a woman, but she dies, and the story progresses in a predictable manner. The poet also refers to a scene which brings out the injustice in the society, leading to cruelty towards the poor. He, a man considered to be a dangerous criminal, is hanged, and the society feels secure after his death. But his blind dog visits his grave and barks, showing his pity and protest at the injustice done to him. Being full of honor and self respect, he refused to say that he was innocent. There is also a politician who attains greatness by making impressive speeches, and another man who becomes poor because of his habit of excessive drinking. There is a child who buys a kite with a copper coin given by his maternal aunt, and another child who snatches the kite from him. A man runs away from home, another ruins his own life, still another man gets married. There is a man who sleeps and another who dozes off. Another man goes on talking to while away's time. These glimpses show the wide variety of people and activities going on in this world. In one situation, a man cries, makes you laugh, whereas in another, a man's laugh makes you cry. The poet says that he can prove this paradox by giving examples. Poet comments that all these scenes are some of the links in an unending chain of events taking place in this world. Somebody asks him, when will this end? The poet says that this is endless. Life is a string of meaningless activities without an end. Now we will go through the poem in the next part. Thank you.